Okay, let's try this again, without killing the end.
You're gonna scare him by jumping out with the Croc cap and giving him a heart attack.
Yes! Alright. So, if you swim around here, you can get another suppressor for your M1911, which is always handy. Also, you can hear the end being built away.
Oh, so you can.
Alright, so this pit's a little tricky. I spent like maybe 10 minutes trying to do this right. So if you swim up to about here where the pier meets the concrete, and you climb up, you'll be out of all three guards' like peripheral visions.
Huh.
You can just slowly creep over here, and that guard will not notice you at all.
Look, ski masks are really hard to look out of. I don't care what anybody says.
And yeah, that's the fast way to do that one.
Wow.
There's also nothing really interesting in that area, so that's how we're going through it. Anyway, now that we're indoors, it's time for splitter camo, which is effective in an urban environment.
See, and now I'm kind of wishing that this was in the day of like digital camo, but kind of ruins a little bit of the effect.
Yeah. Also, these next couple, or like this map and the last one, are actually really, really useful to have like the original Snake Eater camera on for. It's a lot easier.
Just like hard angles all over the place?
It's not hard angles, but like it's easier to like keep track of guards.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Because like on the pier, like you can, the camera shows more of the pier, so you can see where all the guards are and what they're looking at. And here, again, like you can see the guards better.
Right, right.
And there are guards on upper levels too, so it's really easy to just manage or micromanage. Now that that guy's far enough, we can go follow behind him by diving onto the boxes, and he won't hear a thing. Also, no one's gonna hear us holding him up.
That's why he's got the chest rig on and the thing on the back. It's to give him, you know, some cushion.
Yeah.
He's not gonna pee too, is he?
No.
Good.
But yeah, no one's gonna hear him, so we might as well shake him down for all he's worth.
You know, I don't know. I don't want to know why he's got ointment.
He's got life medicine too, so he's probably not expecting to do too well. Also, you want to be careful because that other guard can still see you. I was trying to figure out where the guard saw me, but then I realized, oh, it's that one over there.
The one from the start?
Yeah, the one, like, the guard I just knocked out was like patrolling in like a figure 8 kind of pattern with that guy there.
Right.
So they just kind of patrol around their boxes. So he gets a good view of the staircase every now and again. Also, there's a guy up top. You want to be careful with him. As I am not, as you will see very shortly.
Hey, and, spoilers.
Here's a food pantry, so you know, like, what I like to do with these.
I mean, it's the best thing to do.
Yeah, just starve them.
Do you get anything if you blow them all up?
No. This is just to make the game easier for me. Also, this is a really bad place to just stand around and try to shoot. I don't know if that counts as an alert or not, because it did go off, but he didn't actually call an alert.
Come on, Chaos. I'm gonna be writing this down just so that when we get to the end result screen, I'll compare with my notes.
Okay. So this area has a lot of traps laying about, so you really want to be careful. There's like snare traps, tripwires, and I think there's a pit somewhere. And I'm pausing around this tree because I'm checking something, because there's something special you can do around this tree, and I wanted to make sure it was this specific tree.
See, this is where your training in the cave comes into play.
So what you want to do is you want to set a couple mouse traps down. Then you want to leave the area and come right back in. Also, there's a new frog here. Come on.
And then when you come back in, Ocelot will be in the mousetrap.
Yes. And then we can skip the later boss fight with him, where he shows up with fully automatic revolvers.
He'll point at you with his finger guns, make you're pretty good, and then you'll see him like try to wrestle out of the mousetrap.
Okay. Surprisingly, this only took me one try. So if we go back to that tree, we'll see that things have been caught by our mousetrap. We caught Poison Frog, Snake F, and a Tsuchinoko.
That's a Chinko.
Yes, we caught the Chinko.
We got a machine. We're gonna play a couple games.
Tsuchinoko.
What?
Let's ask Paramedic.
True Snake? Yeah. Way to go, my man! You really are the boss's apprentice.
Yes, it looks like sending you in was worth it after all. Hurry up and finish your mission and then bring it back to us. Under no circumstances are you to eat it, is that clear?
But do I have to Google search what a Tsuchinoko is?
It's a really rare snake, I guess. Like, apparently Major Zero and Sigint are part of a UMA club, which, like, I don't know what it stands for, like Unidentified Mysterious Animals or something.
Right.
And the Tsuchinoko is rare enough that it's considered part of that, like a UMA.
So it's kind of like the Yeti of snakes?
Yes, I guess.
Okay.
Also, be wary of the snare trap here. There's a rabbit here too. And some instant noodles. Right behind a tripwire.
Look, that was specifically for you.
And I got it.
they thought you'd see the noodles and then just like dive straight for them.
Anyway, you get something special if you take the Tsuchinoko all the way to the end of the game, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. It has to be alive too, so.
So we're gonna have to feed it?
No, as long as you keep it in the cage, it'll be fine. Even if you, say, leave your save game alone for the course of like 3 months.
What if you did it for 10 years?
It'll be perfectly fine.
Snake's really good at Tamagotchi.
Anyway, there's a couple guards in this area, and there's a dog too. So I'm just gonna be safe. Also, this fence is live, and I don't remember if there's a box to disable that, so be careful around here.
Yeah, we don't want to jump headfirst into it.
Yeah.
Hey, this works.
I'm gonna take this snake with me, because I might have a use for it.
Anytime you have snakes is a good time, I think. Considering past exploits.
Yeah. Okay, so there's one guard over there. Luckily, with our current camo loadout, we're practically invisible.
I mean, couldn't you just knock him out anyways?
I mean, I could, but I want to play with a snake.
Oh. I thought it was going to be a little bit more elaborate than that. Oh man, you can have shark in this game?
Well, it's one of those small fish.
Oh, right, okay.
Also, I was hoping that would have been loud enough for either the dog or the guard to come to it, but no.
Well, I mean, do
Actually,
their patrols lead them there?
They will, but I think the dog actually found it. Because I just heard it growling at it very angrily. Dogs don't like rotten food, as I think I've shown off. Right.
So you can you train any of the animals to do anything specific?
No.
I didn't expect it.
I mean, there's always like the hornets you can control.
Oh, I guess.
There you go, Snake. You got your rare Snake E, or Russian Snake E.
So how does controlling, like, are you gonna have a video on where you use the hornets?
Yes, I'm gonna show off the hornets at least once.
Okay, because I'm kind of, now that you mention it, I was kind of wondering how that actually works.
Yeah, I fucked up.
Look, it's okay, because before this, you stated that you weren't so great at throwing stuff.
Yeah, throwing stuff sucks, but on the other hand, we can see this snake like rear up and try to bite me, which I thought was kind of cool. I'm gonna save him for later.
Don't only like certain snakes do that?
I think. Also, I'm wearing the Croc cap for a reason. See that dog? When you're wearing the Croc cap, it won't actually get approach you close enough to bite you. It'll just bark at you.
Aww. Is that a Doberman? Looks like
Maybe?
a Doberman.
Maybe?
Poor guy. Oh, why do you have to throw it so violently into his face?
Because he wouldn't take the other one.
Fulton the dog.
Yes, I'll take him home. Anyway, as long as he's asleep and we're around the corner, we'll be fine.
That was just kind of weird how, you know, you shot it and then just immediately got up.
I think it takes like 2 to knock it out. Anyway, this door's special because it's locked and you can even lean up against it, and so the way you get it is you gotta knock it on it to get a guy to open it.
It's the only way to get in?
I think. So he'll just come out, just look around for the guy who knocked. If he sees you, that's an alert, but that's why you hide around the crate. Also, I fucked up in trying to hold him up.
How'd you miss twice?
I didn't. I shot him twice.
Wow.
I was too far away is the thing.
And he didn't notice twice?
No.
Wow.
These guards just do not care about needles in their skin. Which is kind of terrifying.
Look, I know a lot of really incompetent guards. I believe any game and story that has stupid, incompetent guards.
Okay. So, this map is a little special because there's a couple ways to do it. So, there's also another storage shed here too. This building I'm leaning against right now, I think there's a frog in the building. If you like peek through one of the windows. There also might be a Yoshi there in Metal Gear Solid 3D.
Right.
So I'm just being careful because there's a couple guards here, and this is technically a high security area. There's one there.
Yeah, there was one right in the window. On the right.
Yeah. So here I'm thinking, oh, this is a perfect time to try to redeem myself with this Cobra. I'll just distract him and then slam him down. But then that happened.
Okay, this is good. Great start.
I'm not giving up on you, Cobra.
I thought I was gonna lunge at you.
Getting really worried that I was gonna.
I was really hoping for it. It would have made it a lot better.
I blame the pressure-sensitive controls for throwing, honestly.
Mm-hmm. You need to practice.
I do. Anyway, he can just hang out here while we go raid the shed. Get back our M16 prototype. That's in Russia for some reason.
That they, I guess, took from you and then put it away in a supply closet.
Yeah.
Now I'm just trying to think of like other weird projects and prototypes that just got thrown away for no reason.
Anyway, the main entrance is right over here, so you can just walk right up. And before we do that, we're gonna make the thing explode. So now everybody is in short supply of stuff. And before we go in, we're gonna put on scientist camo. Because now we're infiltrating the actual scientist building.
Snake, professional geek.
But let's look at a couple other ways to do this map. So that's one entrance. We can just go in. We can also go all the way to the other side of the map and infiltrate through there.
I assume the front doors are accessible?
Yeah, they're barred.
Oh, okay. Wait, why are they barred?
To make sure none of the scientists try to leave through there, I guess. These people do not respect scientists at all.
You can't leave until your contract's up.
peeking around through here, make sure there's no guards. There's a guard coming around to the left, so we're going to go back underneath this other truck here. And stupidly, I didn't realize there was a guard right over to the right.
I think I saw something.
I think there's a man there, but I'm not sure.
I'm seeing a large mass crawl towards me. It stopped. It looks like it's got a gun.
Good night. Anyway, there's a little grating over here, or vent here that you can climb through. We will be coming back to this vent eventually, like in the main run. Because if you look over to the left, that's the right. Over to the left, there's a box, which has face camo. Oyama face camo.
Oyama.
We'll look at that when we actually get it for real. And the final way to get in, we're just going to put on the scientist camo right away. Because it does not matter.
I see you with some Russia camo, some Great Britain camo.
Yeah, those are from picking MGS3 as my favorite game. Anyway, you can just run right up to the door. But that's not what I was trying to show off. What I am going to show off, though, is just walk in front of this guard. He doesn't notice me yet, but
Running away, huh?
he'll come up to you, and yeah. Also, if you press triangle, you can push up your glasses to make it look more convincing that you're a scientist man.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're caught by a guard in scientist camo, they'll just throw you in jail, and you're supposed to find your way back to the office.
Wow. That's pretty harsh.
A little bit, but they don't really do anything to you.
I'm on my lunch break into jail.
But I just wanted to enjoy the view.
You can enjoy it from jail.